We just got that big ultimate tower defense update, so it's time for us to rank all the new units. And don't ask how I got this unit. I bet almost nobody has them. All right, anyways, guys, let's get it started. All right, first up, we have the new units. So if you guys don't know who the new units are, it is Admiral Fuji. All right, Admiral Aokiji. Don't ask how much it cost me to get Majestic on him. And we got Ultimate Version Fleet Admiral Kainu and Ultimate Admiral Kizaru. All right, so let's hop into the tier list. All right, so we have 3 separate tiers, guys. So S plus means it's meta for anything. S means it's meta for infinite mode, but not classic. And then, of course, guys, S means classic for gold farming. All right. First up, we got Edda. Edda sucks. A tier. Netero, guys, I'm going to be honest. Netero is kind of mid. All right, their damage just leaves a lot to be desired. All right, next up, we got Dio. Now, the thing about Dio, guys, is he's only really good for infinite mode. All right, he is meta for infinite mode, I would say. Actually, he's kind of meta for infinite mode. It's close, guys. It's close. I would say he's low meta. The reason being is you can't spam him like you can the Jotaros. So I definitely believe that Jotaro is way better to bring than Dio. All right, next up, guys, we have Drago. Now, Drago only buffs damage. So the reason this kind of sucks is because damage doesn't really matter as much in infinite mode, so I don't really think you even need Drago, to be honest. Now, if you're damage farming or something, it's good. So I'd say good for classic gold farming, pretty trash for infinite. Same thing with the Rage Drago. All right, now the Rage Drago actually is just 100% better than Drago, except it costs a little bit more. The reason being is it's supposed to like make the enemy units faster, but it actually doesn't. That actually broke, so it no longer does that. So this guy's gonna go there. All right, next up we have Gara. Now Gara is meta for infinite mode only. I wouldn't say Gara is great for classic. All right, Gara does have some big damage, but it's mainly like a unit you use to slow other units down. All right, next up, guys, we have Blackbeard. Now Blackbeard has like the best slowing ability. It's called Agony. Not only does it do insane damage over time, it also slows down by quite a lot, especially if you stack it with other things. So easily S tier, guys. I'd probably say one of the best units in the game. All right, next up, guys, we have the Blue Drago. I'm gonna be honest, guys, the Blue Drago is the best Drago in the game. All right, what it does is it slows every unit on the map. Now, unfortunately, you kind of have to bring multiple of him because of his cooldown, but it is what it is. Naruto is good. Unfortunately, not meta for anything, but Naruto's not bad. Rengoku, again, good. Not a bad unit, but just not meta. All right, Todoroki, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Todoroki is very, very good unit. I think Blue Drago is better, but Todoroki is definitely not a bad unit at all. All right, now we have one. We'll take in one of the new units, guys. Admiral Aokiji. Now I'm gonna be honest. He's basically Todoroki, but instead of chill and burn, he's chill and bleed. Now the problem is bleed isn't that helpful because Crimson Doflamingo is also bleed and slow at the same time. So that's why I'm gonna be honest. While he is meta for both, technically speaking, I would generally say get Todoroki first and then Admiral Aokiji second. All right, and Crimson Doflamingo, very good unit as well. It's close. It's close, but I might actually say he might be even better than Admiral Aokiji. It's pretty close there. All right, next up, guys, we have Inyaba. Now, Inyaba, honestly, very, very good unit in the game. Now, as far as who is better than, I'm going to be honest, it's close. I'm going to say Blackbeard is probably slightly better because I'd say Blackbeard has a little bit better for classic mode, but Inyaba is so good. Basically, Inyaba has a random chance based on it's a higher chance if there's less HP of auto killing an enemy. So very good unit. All right, next up we have Balma. Now Balma, I don't really know if you really need Balma for infinite mode. So I'm going to be honest, we'll put Balma in for meta for classic mode and farming. Very good, better than any of the Dragos. All right, Erwin, he's kind of mid. I don't really know which one's better. He just kind of sucks. Light Yagami kind of sucks. All right, Colossal Titan is the best unit, guys, in the game for gold farming. All right, now, honestly, you don't even need Balma for it. You could probably get away with just a Speedwagon. But if you guys have Colossal Titan and Balma together, you can beat any single map on Infinite in a classic mode on Insane. So these two are the dynamic duo that completely clap anything. Honestly, and you know what? I mean, you can kind of use the Dragos, but they're kind of not that worth it. But I guess they're okay. If I'm being honest, I think this is probably more fair. Because honestly, these are the only 2 units you need for gold farming. But I don't know. We'll keep it like this. Alright, Whitebeard, guys, is not meta for Infinite. The reason being, he's the same thing as like Colossal Titan. He's actually just like a worse version of Colossal Titan. So I'll put him here. Now, he is technically usable instead of Colossal Titan. But like always, Colossal Titan is just pretty much 100% better than Whitebeard. Alright, Whis, you can kind of use him for Classic and Gold farming. So I'm going to put him in like low S tier. Actually, I don't even know, man. I'll put him in high A tier, guys. Whis, he's basically just Blackbeard, but worse. So I can't really recommend anybody get this guy. He really, really sucks, in my opinion. All right, Drago. Now, Drago, I'm going to say he is technically meta for both. He's actually fairly useful because of his range buff. So I'm going to be honest, he's not a bad unit. However, I would rather have every other unit first and then him. But he's actually not bad at all. So, yeah. Take a look at him if you guys are doing an infinite run for leaderboards. All right, now Denji. Ah, man, Denji's a tough one, guys. He is a bleed unit, which isn't bad, but you could just use Crimson Doflamingo instead. And I think Crimson Doflamingo is better because he also slows. So for that reason, I'm gonna say Denji. Ah, man. Now he is good for classic gold farming, I will say. I'll say he's like very, very bottom of S+ here. Very, very bottom. Now, Dark God is a good damaging unit. He does a lot of damage, but unfortunately, we're going to have to put him in A tier because he's not good for classic mode that well. And he's not good for infinite mode at all. So, yeah, put him there. Miriam is a decent burn unit, but I'm going to have to put Miriam high A tier. I'd say probably one of the better ultimates. But Fleet Admiral Akainu, now he did actually get nerfed. All right, so I'd say he's probably there now. They nerfed his AoE. It was really big. And unfortunately, they made it smaller, so that really sucks for Admiral Akainu. So I'm gonna have to drop him a little bit lower in the S tier, but he's still, he's up there with Denji. I don't know, man. Take your pick. Which one's better, Denji or him? All right, Power. I'm gonna be honest. Power is not really, maybe barely usable in Classic and Gold farming. Like, I'd say barely usable, but you know what? We'll give it some credit where credit's due. Power is gonna be there. All right, Psycho, not really recommended. I think maybe slightly better than Dark Gone. Teriyaki is a little bit better. Miriam's better because Miriam is burn. All right, Admiral Fuji actually brings in a lot of pain. Now, I don't know which one's better, him or Whitebeard. It's pretty close. I'm going to put him slightly below Whitebeard, but he's definitely usable for Classic and Gold farming. Not a bad unit at all. All right, Admiral Kizaru just sucks. Now, does he suck more than these guys? I don't know, but Miriam has a technical shot at being meta because Miriam burns. So I'll put Admiral Kizaru. He's somewhere around Teriyaki. You guys can let me know which one's better. You guys can take your pick. Now, the B tier hasn't changed at all. These are all not bad units, just not great. C tier hasn't changed at all either, neither has... And I don't know how... Wait, how did Thanos get in the D tier? What the heck? Bruh, what? That's a glitch. All right, Thanos is not supposed to be in the D tier. All right, Thanos is easily S tier, guys. I would say he's one of the most important units in the game. I'd say he's probably up there. All right, Frieza, I think, is technically usable as well. I'm going to put Frieza in S tier for infinite mode. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. We'll see. Not a bad unit, though. All right, so there you go. Actually, Thanos, it's tough which one I'm going to put him in, but he's fairly good unit. Not really good for damage, mainly for his ability. He basically lets you auto beat 5 waves, so that is meta. So there you go, guys. There is the new tier list. Let me know what you guys think about it down below, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.